Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So today is the day Obama gives his farewell address, and I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it, but why is he doing it in Chicago though? That scratches my head. That's the first part I want to talk about this video. When Obama was running as Senator Barack Obama in 2007, 2008. He promised people from Chicago that if they voted for him and if he got elected, he would, call the mayor or governor of Illinois or mayor of Chicago, forget which one the personality said, but he promised, the main promise was that he would do something to help with Chicago's crime rate. Now, Chicago's crime rate, truth be told, has always been very high compared to New York, Los Angeles, and Nevada collectively together. So, Chicago having a high crime rate is not a surprise. But I find it's a little insulting to do a farewell address in a city where he done virtually nothing to help people of Chicago. He done nothing. He didn't do anything in his 8 terms of presidency to help Chicago whatsoever. So I find it's a little slap in the face, but that's just my personal opinion. But anyway, what I even find really funny is the amount of people on social media doing, "Where's the baby gonna leave?" Oh, please, grow the fuck up. You're just like Bush supporters when Obama was elected. Big fucking deal. Every 4 to 8 years, we re-elect people to be the president, and we change powers out all the time. What makes the beauty of the what makes the fact that we elect somebody different every 4 to 8 years to the White House is that we're not like any other country that has a dictatorship or a monarchy where the same people are in power year after year after year after century, or it stays within one type of family for year after year, century after century. We don't have that in America. Most Americans are actually fed up with monarchies and dictatorships and long-standing powered people in powerful positions such as the presidency. So, look, I'm not thrilled that Trump's going to be president. No one really is, but I'm not complaining about it because it's going to happen anyway. Every 4 to 8 years, next 4 years, he might be reelected, he may not be. It might be somebody else, but it's going to be the same bullshit over and over. Trump supporters crying tears that he's giving his farewell address and all that fucking bullshit. It's bullshit, folks. It's really bullshit. Instead of crying about Obama's farewell address, how about you start actually, trying to find something that's at least decent out of his legacy. I mean, there are some things that are good. Affordable Care Act is one of them, but who knows how long that's going to last, really. It's a Band-Aid for healthcare purposes now, but sooner or later we have to repeal it and put something else in that's going to be, sustainable for quite a long time. But it's good for now. But overall, though, the economy is an epic failure of his legacy. The Wall Street bank bailouts were another fucking failure. So was the bailouts of Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. His supposed saving, the car industry failed. GM cars shipped practically all their jobs over to China and Japan over the last 8 years. So, that didn't work out. Most of his legacy is a bag of disappointments. And I'm not going to blame the Republicans and Democrats who, are said to quote unquote try to hold him back because they have baggage themselves and they didn't do shit themselves. So they're just as blame as Obama is. But overall, though, and if I'm going to be honest, his legacy is a mixed bag. He could have done more for the LGBT community, but gay marriage was like the only thing he would allow. But other than that, though, it's like he could have really done more. He could have really done more, but he was just too afraid to stand up for himself, and that's the unfortunate thing. And I'm not saying that Obama's weak. By no means is he a weak man. He's very confident, but he, buckled at the knees whenever a Democrat or Republican, challenged him. If you're going to be the leader of a country, buckle at the knees. When you're challenged, you stand up and you challenge back. You fire back. That's just how a leader works. Think what you want about Reagan. I don't think he was the best president either, but he didn't buckle at the knees. Neither did Clinton, Bill Clinton. He didn't buckle at the knees either. Think what you want about George W. Bush, but he didn't buckle at the knees himself. He fired back whenever he had a critic. And look, yeah, there were some racist Democrats or Republicans that didn't like Obama because he was black, and they're assholes. They really are. But racism can't be the excuse every single time. The reality just hits you when you honestly, look at it and you say, well, he's pretty much like every other president. Done some good things, done a lot of bad things, continued wars, continued other programs that the former president put in, which I don't understand why Obama renewed the NSA, the Patriot Act. I don't understand why, even though he said in his 2008 campaign that he would end it because it's unconstitutional. But apparently, it worked in his benefit for certain things. But overall, though, his legacy is a mixed bag. And I'm being honest about his legacy. I'm not going to be like a diehard Obama supporter that's going to, come up with an excuse why his legacy could be better. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be honest. I just think, though, that he could have done much better for America. I mean, he had all the potential of being one of the greatest presidents since Lyndon B. Johnson, but he was decent, okay, not the best, pretty much like every other president. Decent, okay, not the best. But honestly, he could have done much, much, much better. And I think, honestly, it's because of the whole shift in societal thinking, because we've gone to such liberal thinking in America that whenever somebody criticizes Obama, they must be a Trump supporter, or else their ideas are not valid, or their criticisms are not valid. I'm not a Trump supporter. I vote for Gary Johnson. I'm a libertarian. And honestly, my view of Obama is that he could have done much better. Nick Gillespie from Reason Magazine said, yeah, Obama could have done much better. He had all the policies that could have helped Americans, but he buckled at the knees. I share the same opinion Nick Gillespie does. But yeah, he could have done much better. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. See ya.